you mentioned Hollywood, and you were also featured in the What is a Woman documentary. That was kind of fascinating to see how that was, how that was reacted to by the public. At first it was taken off Twitter, and then it was put back on Twitter, and then Elon Musk said to watch it. What did you make of the response to that film? Did you get famous by being in that film? And what do you make of this ongoing information war out there about gender, about masculinity, about the family structure, and where do you think it's ultimately headed?
Yeah, well, I'm very grateful to Matt Walsh for inviting me to participate in that documentary. I had no idea how big it would get, and it was fascinating. This past beginning of June, we celebrated the 1-year anniversary of the release of What is a Woman, and so they decided, the people at Daily Wire, to make the movie available for, I think it was going to be 24 hours for free, because before that you had to pay to see it, for free on Twitter. And apparently they had it all worked out, and then suddenly Twitter said no, we're not showing it. And so I think there was 24 hours kind of what's happening, Elon Musk, you took over Twitter because of free speech and you're not allowing this film to be seen. So finally Elon said, you know what, I'll stream it. You can watch it on my Twitter account. And then something like, 170 million people watched it. So was that life-changing for me? Yeah, I think you could say it was life-changing. I did get a lot more attention simply by saying, once a woman, always a woman. A man can't be a woman, just for saying that. I don't know, that's controversial, as you know. So what's going on is that we're living in this bizarre time, similar to what they had at one time in the Soviet Union, under communism, under these regimes, of totalitarianism. We have a tyranny in terms of information. It saddens me as a medical doctor that this tyranny and this blocking of information, info wars, exists in my profession, in my organization. I just read this morning that the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, these are my people, my colleagues. I'm a child and adolescent psychiatrist. They are planning their annual meeting coming up this fall, and they have rejected the they will not permit experts from Scandinavia and Europe on this issue to come to the meeting. This is the annual meeting. It's a big event. This is the way you reach all the child psychiatrists. They will not allow them to come and talk about their position regarding this subject, what we're talking about, the gender affirming care, because obviously Finland, Sweden, all these countries that we've discussed already in this program have done a 180, and they are effectively banning these treatments, whereas in the US, we're just going full steam ahead. So, hey, don't we need a debate over here? Don't we need to hear why? For example, the expert from Finland, her name is Dr. Kaltiela. She is a world-renowned expert in gender dysphoria in minors. She is being disinvited. She's not being permitted to come in and just talk about her research, her opinions. Why Norway decided Finland? Why Finland decided to turn around on this issue? This is unbelievable to me. This is not the practice of medicine. This is not the practice of medicine. This is something else. This is politics. This is squashing debate, squashing dissent. I mean, can you imagine if there was like a new medication that was being used for heart attacks, and in the US it was being used, it was just standard of care, everyone was getting it. But in a number of other countries, they had discovered that there were certain dangers of using this new medication for heart attack victims. And so they were not using it. Would you not want, if you were a cardiologist, if you were the head of the Association of American Cardiologists, would you not want to bring in those medical doctors from those countries to at least hear what they have to say? That is what's going on. And I want parents to understand that, so that when they go to their pediatrician and they might have a child that is going through some sort of gender issue, they go to their pediatrician. The pediatrician is going to just follow the guidelines of the American Academy of Pediatrics, a totally taken over institution, 100%. All they do is they regurgitate the ideology. And so that pediatrician is going to think, I trust my medical authorities. I'm not going to do my own research. I don't have time to do that. I'm seeing patients all day. If I have an issue that I need to get more information about in order to help this family, I am going to go according to what my professional organization instructs me. But you know what? Your professional organization has been hijacked. And so parents have to know that. And that's what I do in my book. I inform parents and I give them the tools that they need to survive this.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.